Boom, people. People, this is boy Bruce said in our story. People, I want to tell you about the election on Friday, you know what I mean, and the Englishman meant to be one of the most educated men in the world, you know what I mean. I talk about the king and the queen, a little bit about them, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, people, the Englishman meant to be one of the most smartest man in the world and the most educated man in the world, you know what I mean. But at the same time, they have a foreigner running their country, you know what I mean, people, and that's why Labour beat Conservative like crazy, you know what I mean. They take hundreds of seats away from Conservative in the local election. You know what I mean, people, because they have a foreigner running the country and they don't like him, so they fight against him in many ways. You know what I mean, people, for the last couple of years, you know what I mean, people, Conservative have about couple of prime ministers. You know what I mean, people? So they are in lockdown, you know what I mean? They really upset the public. You know what I mean? Because Boris Johnson supposed to do some crazy stuff, having party and this and call him Partygate now, then give him name, you know, over what the negativity, you know what I mean, people? So they upset the public. And the people don't like it, don't like Conservative no more. Who was voting Conservative for years will never go back to Conservative because the way they treat the people, you know what I mean, they tell people so much lie, you know what I mean. They even got one of the MP in a room with one of the woman, them squeezing up our bum and touching up our chest and all this kind of negativity, you know what I mean. People are rude and people are crazy, you know what I mean, people, so they tell the public lie. Sometimes the election on Friday, you know what I mean, people then vote against them and vote out Conservative from the local election, really turbo. You know what I mean? But at the moment they have a foreigner running their country. You know what I mean? But back in the days, hundreds of years ago, used to be a black man. Black man used to be running the country. Europe was black. You know what I mean? It was all black king and queen running the country all over the place. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they have this Ricky Shore, whatever her name is. You know what I mean? Them have my run things right now. But me, I tell the people, about 6 months in be the prime minister at the moment, but they still kick him out. You know what I mean? Because they're going to lose the next election. Next general election, they're going to lose it. And when Labour come in, Labour have to upgrade themselves towards black people. You know what I mean? Because Labour like to keep black people in a box. You know, and they want to keep black people in a council house and they want to give them a housing association house and they want to put black people to go and sign out and get money, 100, 200 pounds every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Labour like to keep you down. Let me tell you something, people. You see all these politicians vibe. They're all the same and they do the same thing, but in a different kind of way. You know what I mean? These people are very smart. You know what I mean? So Labour want to keep black people down, but Conservative want people to go and work and buy their own house and buy. You know what I mean? Labour want to live in a council, so black people. Labour have to upgrade themselves so we can go back and to be real Labour people them. You know what I mean? We can really go and vote for him. You know, for them. You know what I mean? And then everything got me nice. People, let me tell you something, people. About the king yesterday. Yo, yesterday they was putting on the crown and the queen. Yo, the queen looked shaky. You know what I mean? She looked nervous, she was shaking like crazy. You know what I mean? And the king, they put on the crown for the king. They look good, me like them. You know what I mean? I said to you earlier, yo, me like the king, me like the queen, me like William, but me love Harry. You know what I mean, people? Me love Diana. You know what I mean, people? Me love the farmer queen. You know what I mean, people? Those kind of energy me cannot with. You know what I mean, people? That's the way it go. But at the end of the day, people, there's only one king and there's only one queen. You know what I mean, in this world. You know what I mean, people? The only king is in this world. Is Lord, is the king of king, Lord of lord, and that's God. People, that's the only king and the only queen in this world. That's the real king and queen. You know what I mean, people? But people not praising him. People not giving God your love. People not have time for God. People don't talk about God with people. People scared to talk about God with people. And that's why the government is having you weak. You know what I mean? People was a man was yesterday, or a woman yesterday was demonstrating. People very calmly and very quietly and look at only at them bandana up and all this flags up and all this kind of stuff. Yo, police gonna arrest them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is wrong. You know what I mean? People, you haven't got no free speech no more. You know what I mean? People just controlling people the way they want to control. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't go nowhere. You can't eat what you want to eat. Everything you eat and drink nowadays is toxin. So people, it's terrible. People, me say, Harry was there. You know what I mean? And his father crowning. He meant to be his father and not even look like him. You know what I mean? Their complexion is different, their hairstyle is different and all this. The face is completely different. You know what I mean? People. So, by the end of the day, he was there. You know what I mean? And he was so sad. It was so sad to see those kind of stuff. They not to invite his wife. You know, they not invite their grandchildren because they're black. You know what I mean? That's the only why they didn't invite. They didn't like the way they think maybe she is the one set up Harry to go and sell story to the newspaper and all this kind of stuff and write book about him. But let me tell you something, you see family? What happened in the yard with family not meant to come out on street. So I didn't agree what Harry did, he did wrong. You know what I mean? And what he did, he upset his dad, and they didn't blame him. They blamed the wife. You know what I mean? They think it's she set up Harry to do all this stuff against them. You know what I mean? So all his grandkids, them, I don't think they see the granddad yet. You know what I mean? People, all this kind of energy is wrong. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he had a son, grandchildren all the time. You know what I mean, people? So there is no love. There is no peace. It's Shakespeare said the world is a stage. You know what I mean? They are acting and they are pretending. You know what I mean, people? It's just a mad energy is going on in the world right now. You know what I mean, people? And those kind of energy, we don't want those kind of energy. The public don't want those kind of energy. And that's why the people don't get mad against Conservative and vote for Labour in the local election. You know what I mean, people? So right now, we have a new king. So for the hurt, but the whole main king of king, Lord of God, for all universe. You know what I mean, people tell me. You see, dimension, all dimension in the world, they're all on top of each other like this, people. You know what I mean? Right above us. They're not like that. They're right above each one. You know what I mean? And we as people, not we, you guys, as people, you are on a low dimension. Very, very low dimension, because the reason why people see me, I love to multitask. I can multitask like crazy. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do, especially when I'm in the gym, I'm doing like 8, 9, 10, 12 different kind of exercise at the same time. So even when I'm finished training, I come home, my body burn, all of my body burn. But some of you guys, when you're doing chest, you just do chest. People, I'm doing great other stuff. You know what I mean? My break, when I take a break, when I'm going to because me do my rowing for like 7 minutes, then me go and do my stuff. You see, when me take break, when me gonna do my set, my set lasts for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? That's the way I train. I love to do multitasking kind of stuff. You know what I mean? People, so what I'm trying to say to you, when you know, see that dimension, I'm in a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dimension I'm in at the moment. Yeah, because when you're in a different dimension, people, it's like you go to the kitchen, and you go to the bathroom, and you go to your car to get something, everything happen at the same time. You're seeing all those kind of stuff. But when you and hurt in the low dimension vibes, you know what I mean? When you do something, you only can see like that, one behind each other. You can't see it happen at the same time. You know what I mean? That's the way the dimension vibes is, people. And when you vibrating high, you're only connected with the Most High God. People, it's unbelievable. People. So what I'm trying to say to you, people, don't put all your energy into mankind. Don't put your energy into king and queen. Don't put your energy into prime minister. Put your energy into God. When you put your energy into God, people, you get what you need. Because people, I'm telling you, we are God, people. But God will tap in your life, and when He tap in your life, you easily will get the connection of Him. You know what I mean, people? Because He can create you so perfect. It's unbelievable the way God create you. You know what I mean, people? That's the way God is. Your people, if you could know the energy of God, it's a powerful energy. You know what I mean, people? It's so beautiful. And there's so many things happening to you at the same time. That's the way it go, people. But people are hurt. People, they are doing just one little bit of thing. It's only happened once. No. Everything happens for me at the same time. That's the way I like it. That's the way I expect it to be all the time. You know what I mean, people? So, may I tell about the Labour and the Conservative energy? You know what I mean, people? People, me say, the man, them make Conservative look stupid. Me don't know what they're going to do, the Prime Minister right now. You know what I mean? This Indian brother, Ricky Shaw. Me don't know what he's going to do. You know what I mean? Because he cannot do, unless he's going to switch him around what he have left. You know what I mean? Because me tell you, it's terrible what Labour do to them. You can see the public are very upset. Are very sad with the prime ministers and with the world. You know what I mean? And Donald Trump is going to run against Joe Biden in a couple of months from now also. You know, and Donald Trump going to win. That's the way it go, people. Because people see the real energy of the people, them. People know who is fake. Because you know what happened, people? Right now, 2023, there's a load of people God wake up. People are seeing what's going on. People are seeing the wicked energy coming at them. Some people, it bounce off of them like me. It don't hit me, it bounce off. But some people, it hit them and they stay with them and they stay real low. You know what I mean, people? Because they haven't got God with them. They ain't got nothing to do with God. They don't talk about God with no one at all. But people, you need to talk to God. Talk about God with people all the time. And when you talk about God with people all the time, people, you will get the energy of God. Come to some people, only God you have. See me? Only God I have. You know what I mean, people? So that's why you need to, that's the energy you need to say to yourself. That's the only God you have. That's the energy you need. Like the mindset you need of God. Because a beautiful God. People, God will do anything for you. People, God loves you so much. And when you know how much God loves you, you will give your life to Him. People, He's a beautiful God. Think about Him like that. You know what I mean? Don't put yourself in a box. Don't be scared of what's they're throwing at you. Don't be scared of it. If you hide, it's going to come at you. So stand firm at it. You know what I mean? That's the energy, people. You know what I mean? People, you see, we as people, they put so much fear in, I'm not people. But you guys, they put so much fear in you guys. You know what I mean? People, just imagine, we get up tomorrow morning and we say, we're not going to go to work. We're going to take all our money out of our bank. We're not going to pay no bill at all. We're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. We're just going to drive into the petrol station, fill up my tank and drive out. Everybody just do that. 30,000 people, 20,000 people just start to start to live like that. People, we scare them. They cannot do nothing about it. Just what will happen to them, the world will shut down. Literally shut down. People, we have the power. You need to know you got the power and stop push yourself in a box. You're powerful. We need to get together as people. But at the end of the day, we need to love people. It doesn't matter what color it is. Black, white, pink, yellow, any color. Love them all. Because all God do love. They're wicked, but God still love them. God know what they do to us, but He still love them. You see, He's a beautiful God. You see, God give you free will. He didn't force you to do nothing, and He will never force you to do nothing. Only mankind like to force people to do something and like to put people in a box. I said it again. You know what I mean? People believe in God. People give God your life. People talk to God day and night. Talk about God with people day and night. Don't be scared. Don't be embarrassed. It's nothing to embarrass. It's a beautiful energy. Because something. People, you see in life, what you give out, it's what come back at you. If you give love, all come at you is love. If you give peace, all come at you is peace. If you give kindness, all come at you is all kindness, people. That's the way the universe is. And you are the universe. You create your life. People, try to create your life and make your life nice. People, your life can be beautiful. But we got fear. You guys are fear inside of you. People, let go the fear energy. Come with God. You know what I mean? Stop believing Prime Minister. You know what I mean? Stop believing King and Queen. You know what I mean? People, they are man. They are woman. Believe in God. Not because you cannot see God. Not because you cannot feel God. You're not going to talk about Him. They're not going to give Him your life. They trick you so many times and talk negative about God. You know what I mean, people? And they make people kind of reverse from God. But you got the energy of God inside of you. It's not man create you. It's God create you. You are the original people. But man creates a lot of them. Then program them. You know what I mean? That's why they only do one thing like that. But we do things like that. We go like that. You know what I mean, people? That's the way it go, people. People try to understand it, people. When you understand it, you will get it. The God energy is beautiful. Stop believing them. Believe in God. Give God your life. Tell God you love Him day and night. Even before you go to bed, people. And He will appear in your life and He will make your life nice. People, what you think impossible, people, God can make it possible. And He's done it. That's the way He is. He's a beautiful God. If He loves you, He make everything in this world and look impossible. You know what I mean? He make your life nice. He will push down a wall for you. You know what I mean? Because He love you. And He love your vibes. He love your vibration. He love your energy. He love the way you eat. He love the way you drink. He love the way you talk. He love the way you walk. He love the way you run. He love the way you exercise. He love the way you drive. People, I used to drive like crazy when I was younger. People, you see me? I don't drive fast anymore. 30 miles per hour is cool for me. You know what I mean, people? I'm speeding then. You know what I mean? That's the way me change my life. My life is changed. I got peace. I got peace with the Most High. Peace with God. And I love it. I love every minute of it. People, I would love you to love every minute of it as well. Come with God. And you will get it. You know, people, I could go on and on and on. But I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? All the people watching my video, all the people share my video. Yo, people, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Yo, people, you guys are star. People keep on doing the same thing. People help the channel grow. You know what I mean? People subscribe to the channel. People like up the video them. You know what I mean? People make a comment. You know what I mean? People, that's something channel nice. People, I'm telling you something. People, love your husband, love your wife, love your children, love your mother, love your father, love your dog, love your cat. People love the world. I made the world a beautiful place. Boom, people, I'm out of here. Boom.